Satnam, welcome to my YouTube channel where I share passionately the practices of Kundalini Yoga. Today I would like to guide you through another pranayama that focuses on balancing the tattvas. Now tattvas means elements, and our body exists in this space consisting of 5 elements such as earth, our bones, flesh, the very densest element, water, which is our liquids in our body, the blood, the urine, the saliva, all the things that are moving and flowing as a water element. We have fire, which is our heat in the body temperature, our metabolism. We also have air, which is what makes the body move, right? So what is moving, or also the sound. And the last element is space or ether, and I believe those are our thoughts and how plugged in we are to everything else. We are just a bunch of trillion cells floating through space, and so it is essential once in a while to tune up and balance our elements, because when they're out of balance, we may experience some kind of disharmony in our body. And so, for example, if the fire element is out of balance, and again, out of balance could be too much of it or too little. And too much of it could be that a person may experience short-temperedness or anger or emotions such as anger and resentment and jealousy. If it's too little fire element, the metabolism becomes very sluggish, and we kind of don't have that motivation, self-starter, self-initiation, self-motivation. And so this is just to give you an example. So correct the 5 tattvas pranayama, sometimes also referred as kriya, could be very useful to do once in a while. So this is a tutorial video where I break it down to the mudra, the breath, and then I'll post a separate video for the full practice if you'd like to join and experience that. So first we sit in easy seated. You could also do this seated in a chair with the feet flat on the ground, preferably no socks. Our mudra is you're going to bring your pinky and your thumb together, and the other fingers, like antenna, will be pointing straight up. So this is not where you're putting your thumb over the pinky nail. You really want to touch the tips together. And yes, you could see my fingers are having a hard time staying straight, so I'm using my nails to help myself and kind of having these 3 fingers be pointing straight up like antenna. Mudras are the way we direct the energy in the body. It's a hand gesture, it's also a seal, so it guides the energy to move in a particular way. So we're exploring here the pinky, which is connected to the planet Mercury, communication, expression, and thumb, which is believed to be earth. It also has the fire element and also represents the ego. So we're trying to connect to our best expression, right? And you're going to hold your elbows down, shoulders relaxed down, and turn your palms with that mudra towards each other. Yeah, so you're not facing them out, you're turning it towards each other. Your gaze will be closed, focused at the third eye. And this is a breath, and bear with me here, it's called dog breath. We will stick the tongue out and breathe powerfully through the mouth like the dog would when it's panting. The key here to remember is that your navel center should be working the most. It's like a pump. When you're inhaling, the belly comes out and inflates. When you exhale, you're drawing the navel in towards the spine. So if you were to mimic panting of a dog, it's instinctively and naturally already happens. It's when we start overthinking it that we kind of get off track. There is a thing to watch out for. Paradoxical breathing is when the movement of the navel center, the belly button or abdominal muscles, if you will, work in reverse with the breath. So if you're inhaling and you're pulling the navel in, and as you're exhaling, you're relaxing your belly. So you want to be super mindful. Right? So let's practice that for a few moments until you establish a rhythm. It doesn't have to be super fast. It has to be moderate enough that you are able to maintain that rhythm. So bring your whatever hand to the belly and take a half a breath in and begin to pant like a dog. Right? So notice how your navel moves with this breath. And if you got it, then stay with it like that, okay? So again, to just reiterate, your mudra, pinky and thumb together, all other fingers are straight, palms turns towards each other, gaze at the third eye space, and we are breathing the dog breath. It's important that you stick your tongue out, so try to enjoy it, have fun with it, don't take life so seriously, and continue this breath for up to 10 minutes. When you're doing this breath, the sound that naturally occurs is like the mantra Hat. Like that. And so sometimes the little part in the back is vibrating, and so it's okay. You don't have to be super forceful. And this is also women who are on menstrual cycle would probably not do it so powerfully, especially working the navel center. To end this pranayama, there is a specific way. We'll inhale through the mouth, and then as we seal the lips, we're going to press the under tongue to the upper palate. I can't show it for you to see it, but you know what I mean? Like you turn your tongue upside down and you try to press the underside of the tongue to the upper palate. It's like you're retracting, reversing, or trying to suck on your own tongue. And you hold it for about 15 seconds. And we do that sequence twice more. So you take an inhale, hold the breath as you invert the tongue and press it to the upper palate. You could utilize the root lock if you wish. You'll still hold the gaze to the third eye space. And then you could breathe out through cannon breath. It doesn't specify necessarily to inhale through the mouth or exhale through the mouth, but generally whatever the pattern the breath is, that's how we would end it. So we would inhale through the mouth, suspend the breath, roll the tongue, hold 15 seconds, and then powerfully exhale using that navel. So I hope you give this practice a chance. Don't be hard on yourself. This pranayama techniques are so old and ancient, and they're very powerful. We're not really taught how to use our breath as medicine, and little by little we get better as we know we utilize these techniques, and then kind of check in with the body and feel what feels appropriate for you. And that's all I have for you. Check out my videos on how to tune in with Adi Mantra before you begin your practice. And I hope to see you next time with the practice video for a full 10 minutes. Sat Nam.